Okay, let's get into this. We've got some pretty wild news from what, July 9th, 2025? Bitcoin. I mean, it just keeps surprising us, right? Hit a new record high over $112,000.
It's huge. And it wasn't just out of the blue.
No, exactly. Our sources are pointing to uh, a big tech rally, Nvidia especially, kind of boosting it.
Right. And it's not just Bitcoin in isolation, is it?
Definitely not. There's this broader market buzz,
Yeah.
new Bitcoin ETFs are appearing, plus a lot of action around Ethereum Layer 2.
With shifting focus, yeah, onto other infrastructure tokens.
It really feels like maybe a whole new phase for crypto, a new expansion.
It does feel like that.
So thinking about that growth, what's maybe the less obvious implication, the thing we should really be watching?
Well, you've kind of hit the nail on the head. Because where you have that kind of opportunity, that much money flowing, that much new interest, unfortunately, you also get the bad actors, as they say, lurking around.
Right, the darker side.
Exactly. So just as fast as we see these amazing headlines about record highs, there's another boom happening, a really concerning one. We're seeing this just shocking surge in crypto scams. It's everywhere.
How bad are we talking?
Globally, it's significant. Hundreds reported just this year. Thousands, really, over the last few years. It's like a shadow that grows right alongside the market excitement.
Okay. So for you listening, what's the plan for this deep dive? Today, we're aiming to pull out the really crucial bits from our sources. We want to unpack these different kinds of crypto scams that are, well, popping up everywhere with this market buzz.
Yeah, and figure out why they work so well.
Exactly. Why are they so effective? And most importantly, what are the specific red flags, things you can actually spot to protect yourself? Because it's a complex world out there.
Absolutely. And it's happening right now. I mean, think about this. Just one day before Bitcoin hit that record, headlines were already breaking about charges in this massive $650 million global crypto scam.
650 million. Wow.
Yeah, this scheme called Omega Pro. It was basically like a multi-level marketing thing promising investors. Get this, a 300% return in just 16 months through Forex trading, supposedly.
Okay, wait. A 300% return in like a year and a bit.
Yeah.
It screams too good to be true, doesn't it? For most people, anyway.
It absolutely does.
So why do people fall for it? Even maybe people who are otherwise pretty smart with money.
Well, it's usually a mix of things. There's genuine excitement about crypto, maybe some FOMO, fear of missing out. And often there's just a lack of deep understanding about how these things actually generate returns, or if they even can.
Right.
When someone promises a return that's just wildly beyond anything legitimate. I mean, that's a classic red flag in any investment, not just crypto. Real growth always comes with risk.
And you said this Omega Pro thing is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, absolutely. A huge iceberg. We're seeing scams across the board, all sorts of different schemes. What's really striking is just the sheer variety, and the scale. Look at the U.S. Secret Service, for instance. They've kind of quietly seized almost $400 million in digital assets over the last decade.
400 million, the
Really?
Secret Service.
Yeah, they've ended up with one of the world's biggest crypto cold wallets because of it.
How are they getting that?
Often from busting these schemes where scammers trick people onto what look like real investment platforms.
Yeah.
Victims put money in, maybe they even see some initial fake profits, right? Builds trust, and then poof, the sites just vanish, along with all the deposits.
These digital disappearing acts, that's particularly nasty. How is that different from, say, old school investment fraud? What makes it harder to recover from?
It really comes down to the nature of crypto itself.
Mm.
Unlike your bank account, where you might have chargebacks or some central authority to appeal to, crypto transactions are often, well, very difficult, sometimes impossible to reverse once they're confirmed.
But once it's gone.
It's usually gone for good, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just these complex financial schemes either. We're seeing really personal stuff too. Like there was this case, Richard Lyons, a Vietnam veteran. He lost $10,000 in crypto to someone pretending to be Elon Musk on social media.
No way, Elon Musk.
An impersonator, yeah.
Yeah.
Spent ages messaging him, dozens of DMs, convincing him to invest. Richard thought he was putting money into, the richest man in the world's company.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
It really is. He only realized it was a scam months later when he couldn't get his money out.
That story really just hits home, doesn't it? Shows the personal impact, how directly they target people. And expanding on that, it's not just individuals. We're even seeing like nation states involved.
Governments.
Involved in scams.
And criminal enterprises, yes.
Yeah.
Take Marlon Williams. He owned a crypto business in Atlanta, found hundreds of thousands missing from his startup. The FBI told him later his own CTO,
His chief technology officer.
yeah, was actually working for the North Korean government,
Huh.
stealing from U.S. businesses.
That's insane. North Korea.
Reportedly stole something like $1.34 billion in crypto just last year. They're even, apparently, hiring foreigners to help pass initial job interviews to get inside companies.
Wow. That's like, yeah, like something from a spy movie, truly. State-sponsored crypto heists. And it's not just these huge coordinated things, is it? There are more personal attacks, too.
Definitely. Things like SIM swap fraud.
Right, where they hijack your phone number.
Exactly. To get into your accounts. A woman in BC, Canada, lost over $500,000 worth of Bitcoin way back in 2021.
Ouch. $500,000.
And it's not always huge sums targeting one person either. Our sources mentioned 2 people in London sent to prison. They swindled over $2 million, but from at least 65 different people in a crypto scam, spreading it out.
So it seems like crypto is just fertile ground for scammers. Why?
Mhm.
Why crypto specifically?
Well, staysafeonline.org. It's a site from the National Cybersecurity Alliance. They point out a few key things. First, like we said, those transactions. Really hard, often impossible to reverse. Second, there's no central place to report fraud, not like a bank where you file a complaint.
Yep.
It's decentralized.
Deep sense.
And third, critically, lots of people are interested, maybe even excited about crypto, but they don't fully get how it works.
Yeah.
And that confusion, that lack of deep understanding, makes them really, really vulnerable to being tricked.
That lack of understanding. Yeah, that seems like a huge vulnerability. And one of the sort of creepiest types mentioned is the romance scam, right? Something's called pig butchering.
Ugh, yes. Those are particularly awful.
It's not a quick thing, is it? They build relationships.
Exactly. It's not hit and run. Scammers spend weeks, sometimes months, building this emotional connection online.
Yeah.
Real trust.
And then?
Then suddenly there's an emergency. They need money. Or, maybe more commonly now, they suggest investing in crypto together. They'll often show you fake charts, maybe a doctored app on your phone, making it look like you're making incredible profits together.
Wow, so they mix emotional manipulation with financial lies.
Precisely. It's sinister because they're targeting your emotions just as much as your wallet. And they use the, perceived anonymity of crypto to cover their tracks.
Are there specific red flags for those romance scams?
Definitely. Things like your new online love interest, always refusing to video chat, always having an excuse not to meet in person, and maybe the biggest one, suddenly bringing up crypto investments out of absolutely nowhere. It just doesn't fit the conversation.
Okay, good to know. And broader red flags for any crypto scam.
Well, the huge one is guaranteed returns. If anyone promises you'll make a specific high return with no risk, run. That's just not how real investing works.
Right, no guarantees.
Also, watch out for overly complicated language, jargon meant to just confuse you so you don't ask questions. Or pressure tactics. This offer is only good for the next 2 hours. Limited time deals.
The high pressure sale.
Yeah, anything designed to make you act fast. Bypass your critical thinking. That's a huge red flag. So, if we pull all these threads together, what do we see? We see this blurring line between work and home, especially with remote work, people accessing financial stuff online more often, maybe from less secure places. You combine that with Bitcoin's crazy price surge, new crypto policies coming online, this whole shifting crypto landscape. It's creating, well, kind of a perfect storm for fraud.
A perfect storm. That sounds ominous.
Well, our sources are predicting this is going to be one of the fastest growing areas for fraud in 2025. So yeah, it's serious.
Okay, wow. That is a lot to absorb. But look, the point of this deep dive isn't to scare you away from crypto entirely. Not at all.
No, definitely not.
It's really about arming you, giving you the knowledge you need to navigate this space safely.
Empowerment through understanding.
Exactly. And the core advice from our sources, when you boil it all down, it's actually pretty simple but profound. It's basically do your homework, understand what you're getting into. Also, watch out for scams. Be aware of those red flags we talked about.
Constantly vigilant.
And maybe the most important part, ask for help if and when you are confused, but before you send cash. Don't be afraid to admit you don't understand something.
Before you click send. Yes.
So think about that. How do these basic principles, do your homework, watch out, ask for help, how do they apply not just to crypto, but maybe to any new fast-moving financial trend you might come across?
That's a great point. It's universal advice.
Right. The best defense always is just being well-informed, being prepared.